If you're on a fertility journey right now, especially with PCOS, you're not alone and your body is not broken. Today I'll be talking about my medicated cycles, one of which was unfortunately canceled, and the 5 PCOS lessons that changed the way I view my body. So we went to this fertility clinic called Safe Fertility Group, and our experience there was very good. The doctor told me something I hadn't heard yet. She said that PCOS is very workable and the IVF isn't the mandatory starting point. So we started smaller. We started with a structured medicated cycle. This was to help my body ovulate. Now, finding the right protocol is like a trial and error. For us, it took 2 medicated cycles just to get us to medicated timed intercourse. I took oral letrozole for 5 days, and then we scanned my ovaries. We found out that my follicles weren't growing fast enough, even with a follicle stimulating injection at the end of the week. We didn't hit that 18 to 23 millimeter target. And so we had to call off that cycle. So we tried again. The doctor gave me Primula to reset my cycle. This is a very frustrating part because you have to go through the waiting again and the symptoms again. But this gave my doctor the data that she needed in order to plan ahead for my cycle. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor. The medications that I will be telling you are the medications prescribed to me by my doctor about my case. So if you're going through your own fertility journey, please consult your own doctors. Round 2, we stepped it up, letrozole and follicle stimulating injections every other day for 5 days. And honestly, I was terrified. I know many women can do the injection on their own and they're very brave, but I can't do that. So I had to go back to the clinic every time I had to get my injections, and I would get the nurses to inject me. So if you're scared of needles, if you're scared of the symptoms or the back and forth, that is okay. Please take it one day at a time, one shot at a time. And this time my body responded. So I had three follicles in my right ovary, 9, 12, and 15 millimeters. So she gave me one more follicle stimulating shot. And then I got the Overdrill, which is the trigger shot. And I could feel like a popping sensation in my ovary. I don't know if that was just me, but I did feel it. 3-day window for the timed intercourse, and then Dufaston to support if there are any implantation. If you're in your 2-week wait right now and you're having to analyze every twinge, every symptom, know that I see you and I know how that feels. It's the heaviest kind of waiting there is. Ours ended in a negative test, and 2 days later, my period came back. It was that quiet grief. It's feeling like your body let you down after weeks of hoping and praying and medication. Our doctors encouraged us. She reminded us that fertility treatment takes time and that our body is getting used to the medication, and we will get there too. A negative test result is not the end. It is just data. When I was diagnosed with PCOS, I kept hearing things like PCOS means it's very, very hard for you to get pregnant. Learning how my body works turned my panic and despair into preparation and planning. So here are the 5 things that I learned from my doctor in Safe Fertility Group. First, PCOS is misnamed. The cysts in polycystic ovarian syndrome don't really mean cysts. They are undeveloped follicles. A lot of specialists now rename this condition to Polyendoctrine Metabolic Ovarian syndrome. This means that it's a whole body metabolic issue rather than a reproductive issue. Number 2, PCOS is a brain to ovary miscommunication. So your body is releasing more follicles, and when the brain sends signal hormones, it gets diluted by all the follicles, and so none of them reach full maturity. Number 3, insulin resistance is the core driver. Our bodies cannot process insulin properly, and so this causes a whole problem in the entire system. And when we manage that, then we manage the whole condition itself. Number 4, strength training is non-negotiable. When you build muscle, your muscle gets to regulate the insulin in your body. Gentle resistance is even more powerful than punishing cardio. And lastly, PCOS does not mean infertility. This means your body needs tailored support to ovulate regularly. With the right management, pregnancy is not impossible. Which of these 5 lessons do you want me to go deeper on? Comment down below and I'll read every single one of them. Maybe I'll also make a video of the different key people and papers that I've read to know more about PCOS and how our bodies work. After all of this, my husband and I decided it's time for us to go into the next step, which is IUI. In the next episode, I'll share with you the procedures, the cost, the medication, and the IUI day itself. This can feel like the loneliest journey in the world, especially when it seems like everyone around you is conceiving without even trying. You're not alone, and I'll see you in the next episode, one baby step at a time.